My name is Nicola and I designed the illuminated letter B. I painted all the detail in lots of different colours and did the background in blue.
My name's Matthew. I had an heart attack with the illuminated letter J.
My name is Lisa and I designed an illuminated letter. First I put it down on paper, then winked over with wax crayon. I decided to do my background in pink.
Oh, they're brilliant. Nothing like a good piece of fancy letterwork, I say, and all of that detail. And there's a good way of getting a detailed effect. If you just cut a piece of pattern paper, any type of paper that's got a pattern on it, could be wrapping paper, could be wallpaper, even a magazine photo that's got lots of detail in it, and cut yourself a piece of it, and then just draw a big block capital letter right there in the middle. Now, you could do any letter you like. You could do your initial. I'm just going to do A for heart attack. Just make it as neat as you can. You can always neaten it up when you're cutting it out. There it is. There's my letter. And then cut it out, and you have something that looks like that. And then cut a square out of another piece of pattern paper that's just bigger than your letter. This time, a different coloured pattern paper. Or you can use a photograph. Look at that. That looks good. But it has to be a contrasting colour or design. I think that's good. Very different. So I'll use that. And then just place or stick your letter onto this square of paper and then stick that onto a piece of plain paper so that you have something that looks like that. And now the fiddly bit. Take a gold pen and then very carefully just go around the edge of your letter with the gold pen. Just very carefully following the raised edge of the letter that you cut out. And it's a good idea to cut that letter out very neatly so that you have a nice straight edge to go along. And just do it very carefully with your gold or silver pen. Silver pen would work with this. And when you've done that, go around the outside of your pattern square, like this. And don't rush it. Just doing it very carefully. And when you've done it, you've got something that looks like that. Look at that, your own illuminated letter. And you can do your own design instead of using pattern paper. Just back a patterned letter onto some ordinary paper, like that. And I've cut this A out of wallpaper. And as you can see, I've gone around it in gold pen and then around the plain piece of paper in gold pen. And then just put some geometrical designs on there. By geometrical designs, I mean straight ones. And when you've done that, just put some fancy doodle work in there, because those illuminated letters always seem to be very fancy, didn't they? Watch this. Just freehand curls in there all the way along. Maybe the same in this one. Look at that. They always had curls and leaves on their illuminated letters in the old days, didn't they? Remember those big manuscripts? Maybe some stripes in there like that. And then here's another good idea. Look at this. If you take a 2p coin and just place it halfway over the edge of your square like that, and then with gold pen, just go around the outside of it, and then move it up, and do it again, and move it up again, and keep doing it, and go all the way around your square, and maybe you could even put some dots in, like that. All adds to the pattern. And when you've gone all the way round, you'll have something that looks like that. Look at that. A homemade illuminated letter. I think that's a brilliant effect, that. And what do you do with them? Well, you could stick them on the front of exercise books, or maybe on the front of a greeting card and send it to someone. And what about using it to start a piece of writing like they did in the old days? And you know what? You could also do a whole word out of illuminated letters, maybe art or even your name, and stick it on your bedroom door. Try it yourself, an illuminated letter, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ra!